Guys. So today we are talking about printmaking and just how it helped uh, change history and helped us advance throughout. And I'm just going to cite some specific examples and then get to my main example at the very end. So just a couple things I came up with where it helped pave the way for modern technology, things like the printing press. Without that, we wouldn't have keyboards, we wouldn't have computers, we wouldn't have mass-produced books, like anything like that, without something like the printing press paving the way for us. Um, Another example is, like I said, with mass production. Some of the advancements we have made came from ancient printmaking techniques like the printing press. We're able to print off a lot of things using a simple method and do it very quickly and get lots of quantities of certain materials. Another thing that it kind of opened the door for was different forms of art. And there's plenty of Japanese art that derives from printmaking, and there's a lot of other areas that derive from printmaking as well, such as screen printing. Andy Warhol used screen printing to help establish himself and to create a bunch of his most well-known art pieces, specifically the Marilyn Monroe picture that everybody pretty much knows. And the biggest one that I'm going to talk about the most today is printmaking helped with political campaigns. And the example I'm going to use is the Obama Hope poster. And here's just some quick facts about the poster itself. It was designed by Shepard Fairey. The poster itself is actually uh, found and created from a Google picture that he just found and decided to use. It was also created in a day. And something interesting that I found when researching this was it originally had progress as the slogan instead of hope, but later on they changed it to match Obama's political campaign. I'm sorry, I got an email in the middle of that, but it was changed from progress to hope to match the political campaign. And something interesting about this is he originally created 700 total to begin with. And what he did was is he sold 350 and posted 350 in public just for people to see. And everybody loved it and everybody wanted it. So with the money that he used from that selling 350 copies, he used that and reinvested it to make more and more copies of that poster. And so more and more people wanted it. The more he was selling, the more money he was making. At one point, he ended up going to a rally for Obama and sold 4,000 copies of his poster. And he from there he established his website and put uh, put the posters for sale there. He also had stickers, car stickers, bumper stickers, plenty of shirts, hoodies, clothes, whatever you could think of. He was selling it with that picture on it, and that involves a great deal of screen printing with it. And and by October 2008, he had already sold over 300,000 copies of the poster itself. He had already sold over 1 million stickers and thousands of clothes with that picture on it. So, as you can tell, like that had a huge impact on the campaign itself because that picture was everywhere and it had, a message of hope within it. And because of this, that changed the entire outcome of the campaign in 2008 for President Obama. Because of this, everybody knew who he was and what he was promoting. And because of that, he ended up becoming elected, becoming the first black president to be elected. And consequently, it was probably the most recognizable uh, political poster of all time, really. because it's just so recognizable, and there's been so many parodies of it. And it's it's just a huge um, it just had a huge impact on the election itself and then history as a whole. So because of that, it revolutionized, the political campaign and campaigning and how they went about it, and ended up impacting the world itself. So that's pretty much all I had. Thank y'all.